Hello guys, I welcome every single one of you to our newest video, and I'm a little bit sick. So I want to apologize if my voice is sounding that bad, but I hope it gets better in a few days. With that said, I want to introduce you to our newest video, which is about items you probably don't remember. That's right, we have few items that I want to show you, and let's see how many of them do you remember. Xinyans Ring is our first item. It was a basic item that gave you 500 mana and later was added in the recipe for Xinyans Ring, which is our second item, and we're gonna talk in a bit about it. But first, let me tell you that Xinyans Ring was the first item that ever got removed from League, and it was removed at patch 1.82. And let's continue with the second item, which is the one we saw seconds ago. Yeah, you're right, it's Xinyans Ring, which was basically a Zonya Hourglass and a Rabadon Death Cap, which was pretty OP and pretty cheap. The whole item was 3460 gold, and you had both effects from Rabadon and Zonya, and now only Rabadon is worth 3600 gold and the Zonya is 2900 gold, so you can get the Stasis passive where you're untargetable. And at patch 1.152 the item was separated in the two items we know, and Riot lived happily ever after. And our third item is Madrid's Blood Razor, which is an item you had to have if you're against a champions with a lot of health and a lot of armor. This is the perfect item. When you combine it with one Malady, Ionic Spark or Wit's End, the damage was just serious. And the item perfectly fitted Warwick, especially when he uses his ult. The item was pretty OP on many champions, but Riot saw it and they tried to fix it for many patches, but the end was near. At patch 1.152 the item got removed, and now we just can jump on our fourth item, which is Ionic Spark, which I guess it's basically static shift, but still different. The passive at Ionic Spark was that every fourth attack unleashes a lightning that hits up to 4 targets, and if we look at the static shift, it generates stacks while you're moving, and then when the stacks get up to 100, it unleashes the lightning that hits up to 7 targets. The item got few buffs within the patches, but as we all know, the video is about removed item. So eventually, at patch 1.152, the item got removed, and ears flew away and the item got re-added. That's right, it's been added to the new game mode TFT. It's still in the game, the same name, the same icon. I just wanted to pause the video and ask you to hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you get notified about our newest video, and let's continue with the video. But the passive is changed, but does it really matter? I don't know. Let's continue with our fifth item, Force of Nature. And I just wanted to ask a fast question, which I've been asking myself from season 2 or 3. Look at the icons of Warmog and Force of Nature. I've always thought that they would look perfect, but if we switched them, and Force of Nature had the icon of Warmog and the opposite, they would fit perfectly. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below, and let's get back into this amazing tanky item, which regenerated 1.5% of your maximum health. Which, back in the days, it was crazy if you built it on a tanky champion, because you can't be killed. And Riot gave him few chances, but eventually, at the fatal patch of 1.152, the item got removed. But that was not the end. At patch 8.16, the experimental game mode Nexus Blitz was added into the game, and in the shop, it was back. Our precious Force of Nature. And in the next season, as everything has to have an end, Riot removed Nexus Blitz, and with that removed, our item flew into the darkness. Still, I just want to show you a few clips of players using the item, and let's just look at them.
I played it in a sense, a feel of discontent.
hit the like button if you enjoy this type of videos. Look at how tanky this guy is. It's just crazy. Going down to the next item, I'm proud to present you Regrowth Benthams, which is a really good item to start with. If you're playing Garen or Volley, the health regen could allow you to stay on your lane as much as you want. Or at least before you die, because you've tower dived the opponent. And I guess let's get to the part where the photo of this video patch 1.152 came in, and as you think, the item got removed. There's not many things to say about this item, so let's just hop into the next item. Makey Pendants, which again as Regrowth Pendants, was a really good item to start with if you're a mage who's got the plan on using their abilities without recalling because you're out of mana. With 2 potions, you are the man. And I have to bring up our favorite patch in this video, which is patch 1.152, when the item got removed and never seen again. But I kinda miss these items, to be fair. Who knows, season 10 is gonna hit up at January and we might see items from this list in it. What do you think about it? With that said, let's just jump to the last item, which is Melody. The perfect item which grants you attack speed and ability power, and the passive Melody's magic resistance shred was able to bring enemies' magic resistance below 0. And as I talked about Madrid Bloodraiser, our item Melody was the perfect combination about Warwick, and his attack speed can remove any resistance from the opponents without a problem. But a great item had his great end at patch. I know what you're thinking, but this time the patch is 3.8, and as our last item for this video, I'm gonna show you a few clips with great moments of it. Hope you enjoy it. Leave us a comment which items you remember and which you've forgotten, and do you wanna see another video about items you probably don't remember. It's near the end of the video, and I wanted to thank you for staying till the end of it, and hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and leave us a comment. This way we're gonna know you're enjoying this type of videos and that we should make a part 2 video next week. With that said, we're gonna meet in the next video.